hope you're having a good day. This is a tiger bark ficus. The first couple of videos I did on this tree, I showed some original pictures. I have them for a while, so I'm just going to throw in a couple here from January of 2020. And now here it is, May of 2022. So what, 2.5 years later? You can kind of go through the video playlist to see some progression too. I actually have, you know, this wound here. That wound was actually that sacrifice branch that you see in some of the earlier pictures that I show or whatever. After I cut it off, I didn't really realize how much of a hollow that was going to leave. I was glad that it popped this branch right under it. At one point it had one on top too, but that broke off. And I'm trying to let this grow out, not only to heal up that wound, but also I'm trying to make it as big, you know, if not a little bit bigger than the second branch, because you don't want your second branch being thicker than the first branch. So today I'm going to prune it, take the wire off. I'm going to wire, I have wire pretty much on every branch except for this one. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wire this one probably with this one again. You can see here, obviously this doesn't have wire on it, but that's how much it's grown since March 3rd actually, or whatever, March 3rd. I wired this and that was pruned right off to there. And then that's grown since then. I'm going to go ahead and take the wire off first and then just decide what I'm going to do from there. Alright, so the wire's off there. And then I went ahead and I worked that wound just a bit along with these two. I'm finding no matter how I try to do the camera angle, I can't really get it in there quite good enough where you can actually see what I'm doing. Take the Dremel and I just take out some of that wood in the middle. And then I take my knife and kind of go around the edges there. And then what I'm going to do is I'll get wire on this one, just kind of keep that down and keep this down too. Alright, so I did want to get one twist around the trunk just to try to get on that scar. And then I had to make sure that whatever the fresh wire scars were there, that I kind of got the opposite of them. And my main point there was just to make that so not only wasn't coming straight up, but also wasn't coming out of there arrow straight anymore. All right, and now I just want to get it. It has been in this pot for a year and a couple months now. Of course, it had just came out of that little yellow pot that it was in. For being in a mixture of inorganic and organic substrate, it's in really good shape. But I am going to go ahead and just swap it out for all inorganic stuff. The condition of the root spread there and everything almost made me feel like getting it in, you know, something decorative. But I am still, you know, growing out sacrifice branches, trying to heal up wounds and all that, so it's not time for that. Something a little bit wider might have been nice as well. All right, that's in there good and solid. And that didn't really change the angle of it any or anything. Just have it in some much better substrate. That was probably the last of when I was using that old stuff that I was using with the turfus in it instead of the pumice.